everybody, welcome back to Women Carry Knives. On the table is one of the beautiful Rosecraft Blade Knives. Now, I'm going to continue this week with throwing up some more of them because I really want you guys to take a look at them. I think they're doing great things, and I've been super happy with their knives. Before we begin, if you guys could hit that like button, I'd really appreciate it. It does help out the channel. And if you are not a subscriber, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'd love to have you here all the time. Also, don't forget to ring that bell because it does alert you anytime I drop a new video. All right, so what do we have on the table here? This is the Rosecraft Ogee, number RCM 007. Now, these are all spectacular knives. They are all budget friendly, and I'm loving them. As you guys know, I am also affiliate for Rosecraft, so don't forget, you can use the code womencarryknives for a 10% discount on all your purchases there. Now, this beauty was designed by Chase Snyder. If you guys ever get a chance to visit one of the knife shows, or you get a chance to visit Rosecraft Blades, say, I highly recommend jumping by one of their booths. They are awesome. All the people there are great. They have some great designers, and this is one of them. All right, what do you get for this? Well, you are going to get a D2 blade. You can see the number there, the RCM 007. And you can see Chase's little logo there. You're going to get a D2 blade. You have kind of this beautiful, like, upswept cleaver style blade. It's got a nice finish to it. It's absolutely beautiful, nice and thin. These come out of the box just super, super sharp, and I'm absolutely loving it. You're going to have these nice G10 handles. I like these because they have just enough texture to them to really make sure you're going to get your grip on that. If you notice, this is one that does not have jimping on the back of the spine of the blade here, but you really don't need it because your finger placement is really going to fall into place nice, so you kind of have yourself locked in there. You have the beautiful blue anodization. You have the blue thumb studs, the pivot collar, and your liners are blue. And I think it looks, to me, it just looks really nice with that pop of blue in between all the black. Of course, your back spacer is going to be black, but it's absolutely gorgeous. For those of you that like lanyards, you do have the ability to put a lanyard on this one. And for my lefties out there, Rosecraft's just killing it because they are making these all ambidextrous, so you have some lefty love. Your pocket clip is going to be inset into the G10 just a tad bit, which is going to be really nice because it helps with any snagging. And you have a good retention, a stiff retention on these clips. So it's really, really good. Now, it is not a deep carry by any means, and I will grab my trusty nail here and show you. But you are going to have about a ½ inch out of pocket on this one. However, this one, and all the ones I've had so far, ride so smoothly in the pocket. This one actually is running on bearings. You're at about a 50% lockup, which is nice. You do have a little bit of jimping on your liner lock there. So for those of you that prefer a little extra on your liner lock, you do have that. All of these have been very smooth. Now, this is brand new. We have carried these, Therapeutic Edge and I have actually both carried these just to get a feel for them, see how they ride in the pocket, see how they perform, how do they feel. And honestly, this is, and I can't flip this one. This one's so new, I haven't really played with it. I cannot even flip it. Ugh, fail, there we go. The fidget factor, so this is not the one I was actually playing with, but the fidget factor is absolutely wonderful. So you do have your flipper tab, which again, there is no jimping on this, if you can see that. But you don't need it because of the angle of the tab itself, which I like. So it is a flipper, or it is a thumb stud deployment. So it is a little bit stiff. But yeah, I love the fact, now this is not going to be one, a lot of the times when you get kind of that cleaver blade, you're going to get one that's going to be lower down. So as you are, we'll use a Rosecraft box, as your hand goes down, you know that's going to go down, your blade's going to go down. So you are going to get a bit of the tip on there, which is nice. If you really want to get a good chop, you're probably going to have to be up above a little bit. But The thing with this one is we were cutting up some ham the other day, and we did cut up some salami. We did do a tactical banana because, you know, you got to have tactical bananas. And we also did some cardboard. Again, we do our paracord. We did some rope, opened some packages, you know, just to see on everyday use, how is it going to work? It's funny, I had somebody mention recently that they don't see why people do cardboard, because not everybody's going to cut up 1,000,000 boxes of cardboard every day. True, but the company that I work for, we get tons of boxes in every day, and I am constantly opening up these packages and cutting up the cardboard boxes. So I tend to use the knives to see how's it going to go. Now, this was actually given to us by Rosecraft. Therapeutic Edge and I are actually affiliates for the company, so they kindly sent all these in for us to review, to show you guys, and to eventually give it back to the community. Well, they don't do that, but that's what we do. So this will end up in somebody's hands, and I think you're going to enjoy it, or at least I would hope you do, as much as we do. It has been super fun. Super awesome. Now, the pocket clip, I always talk about pocket clips and are they a hot point? This one is not at all. It's down low enough, and yes, it does pop up a little at the edge, but at the end, but it's not, it's the retention is perfect in the pocket. It's not going to feel, it doesn't feel like it's going to rip your jeans. Comes out smoothly, but yet stays in securely. So I'm loving that. As we have used it, where it sits in my hand, it has not been a hot point at all. It has been very, very comfortable in all aspects. So I am loving that, because that to me is super important. I might have a knife that I really just can't take the pocket clip. In that case, I'll take it off so I can carry it, and then I'll just drop it in my pocket. But I've been trying to carry my knives in different ways. So I do drop in the pocket. I clip it to my purse. If it's light enough, I will go ahead and clip it to my bra strap. And I will put it on my waistband. So far, this has not been a bra strap one because it is a little bit bigger. But clipping it to my purse, no problem. Doesn't thrash my purse. Waistband, super comfortable. Comes on and off the waistband like a charm. In and out of the pocket like a charm. It's been great. All right, let's do some comparisons here. So next to the bug out, you are talking, if we line this pivot to pivot, you're talking just, I mean, like hardly millimeters under. So this would be considered to me a medium size. Okay, let's take a look at it next to something even smaller. Let's take a look at it next to the Baby Banter. So for reference, you can see it is a larger knife than the Banter, and it's going to be about medium size for most of you. Unless you have some giant hands, which a lot of you guys out there do. So it will be considered medium or medium. Here it is next to the Rat 1, which you can see is a large knife. Again, that's going to be more of a medium to medium size. Now, your actual specs on this. You are getting a 3.3 inch blade with just under like a 3¼ inch cutting edge. Your close length is going to be just shy of 3½ inches. They call it, I'm sorry, 4½ inches. They call it 4.4, which is going to give you an overall of 7.8 inches. So you are looking at just a hair short of 8, right? Here it looks more like 7¾ Your weight on this is going to be 4 ounces, but I do want to give you grams because somebody made a comment on that, and they're liking to see what it is in grams also. So ounces, they say 4 ounces. This actually says 4½ Okay, so we're looking at 4½, and in grams, we are looking at 126 grams. Someday, I will get to the point where I am giving you guys the measurements the other way too. But for now, we are not doing that. So, 4 ounces, super comfortable in pocket. It's a great size. The edges, not sharp, but pointy, if that's how you want to call it. Everything else is smoothed nicely. Feels really good in hand. yeah, there's really no complaints. The OG, the only thing I say is right here, they could probably smooth this down a little bit. But, you know, even the thumb studs, I'm really liking the thumb studs on this one. I like the placement. I like where they are. I like that my thumb is absolutely killing me, so I'm not going to use the thumb studs right now, which is funny. Yeah, this is stiff, you guys. So when you first get it, play with it a lot. But you can't go wrong with Rosecraft. It is a budget-friendly knife. You're going to get a good deal on it. $33.99. Don't forget, use Women Carry Knives at Rosecraft Blades website, which I'll put a link down in the description for you. And you get 10% off, so you're getting an even better price. All right, you guys, thank you so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the review of the Rosecraft Ogee. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave it down in the comment section. You know I love talking to you. Thank you for joining me. Until next time.